What's up, guys? This is Kobe with Sample Source, and today I'm going to be discussing why I solely sell beats on Instagram, why I think every producer should have a Beatstars account, and also how you can hustle your beats on Instagram without a Beatstars or Airbit. So we have a lot to discuss today. But if you guys stick with me to the end of the video, I promise you guys are going to learn something beneficial to your music career that's going to help you boost your sales and professionalism as a music producer in 2021. So a little bit about myself. I'm a platinum music producer. I produce for Rod Wave, K-Camp, Rotimi, YFN, Lucci, Marlo, OMBPZ, Young and Ace, and Forever Friday. I'm also a guitarist for over 10 years, and I've been producing full-time since July of 2020. So before I get into the video, I would appreciate it if you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to grow to over 500 by the end of the month. I post new videos at noon Central Standard Time every Tuesday and Saturday. Let's get into the video. So basically for Instagram, I only sell on Instagram. I used to sell on Facebook. I used to sell on Messenger, Snapchat, Twitter, email, all of those things, but what I found is that I was spreading myself thin by not doing any one of those things very well. I was just kind of experimenting and messing around. And so I went back to Instagram because I just felt more comfortable with the platform because my brand is a personal brand, and I like to network with different artists and see what their needs are. So this is why I moved to Instagram. I watch a lot of entrepreneur videos, and they talk about your willpower and how you have a limited amount of it, and throughout the day it kind of depletes. And so basically, an example, if you take 10% of your energy and invest that into 10 different things, basically you're not going to be able to do any one of these things very well. In inverse to that, if you would invest 100% of your energy into one thing, what you're going to find is that you're able to accomplish that goal much quicker, do it much better, and the effect is you're going to be a lot better at it than everybody else in your field. So that's why I like Instagram, is because the networking features. Also, there's a few gems like voice messaging, also flagging messages, is basically like saving it if an artist buys a beat or is wanting to buy a beat from you, but then let's say they forget about you or your messages get lost, in the DMs, you can just go and flag the message, come back to it later. So that's something that I like about Instagram. And then the voice messaging, I feel like as a personal brand, it helps you to be more personal than the person spamming DM messages. So that's another thing I like about Instagram. But yeah, I just think that you should try new things. If you're a new producer, and you haven't figured out what works for you yet, I would advise you to try every platform and try to figure out what sticks and what you're most comfortable with, what you want to pursue. Because just because I'm successful on IG doesn't mean you can't be successful on YouTube, for example. But yeah, so I sell beats solely on Instagram. I like that I can, really just develop a really good rapport with artists that way. But yeah, moving on to the next section. I think that you could, that every producer should have a Beatstars account. And this is because Beatstars has a marketplace feature, and you can also direct message artists on Beatstars. So this is really cool. I think it's something that every producer should utilize for sure if they're trying to get more sales, because the marketplace feature on Beatstars, whenever you're scrolling through beats, it's almost like Spotify or Apple Music, it recommends different producers and things like that. So you can kind of move up the algorithm and get organic plays and things like that. So whenever I was on Airbit for over 2 years, I got 0 organic sales. But whenever I switched to Beatstars and got my catalog up to about 30, 40 different beats, I realized that every month there'd be somebody random that, I was not following, or they weren't following me, and that I never direct messaged them or anything. And it was just a random artist would come and purchase a lease from me. And that's been true to this day. Every month I get at least 1 or 2 organic sales. And these are from random artists. And so I really like that feature. I also like that you can direct message artists, because You know, I don't get a lot, but a few of them become some of my main clients, and that's been true for all of my main clients that spend, you know, hundreds, if not over $1,000 a month alone on, you know, a custom beat or exclusive beat. Those have come from Beatstars. So I will message about 100 artists every single day on Beatstars. You know, I don't expect a lot of responses just because it's a new feature. Not a lot of artists respond quickly. Sometimes it takes them weeks, if not months. But out of 100, I can expect about 5 responses over the week just from that 100 messages a day. And since they're already on a beat buying platform, they're very likely to purchase from you if they respond. So that's something to keep in mind, that even if you're getting low responses, the ones that do respond are targeted. And I like to move them over to IG and kind of show them what I do, my personal branding. And, you know, it kind of shows them a little bit more about me as a producer. And they're very likely to purchase from me in the future when I do that. So that's really why I like Beatstars. You can start for free. There's only, you can post 10 beats on there for free to start out with. I do recommend getting the subscription because artists are a lot more comfortable seeing, like, you know, 40, 50 beats, you know, and browsing through those before they make, you know, a purchase decision, you know, so they can find the perfect beat that they want from you. So yeah, I think that every producer should utilize a Beatstars account. And moving on to the third section, this is going to be about how you can hustle your beats on IG without using a Beatstars or Airbnb account, period. So I use Google Drive for this before I really got a Beatstars account. If you absolutely hate Google Drive, you can use Dropbox. It does the exact same thing. I just prefer Google Drive. It's easier for me because of the permissions and sharing features. But yeah, so basically, I was making anywhere between like $300 to $1,300 every month doing this. You know, it was a really viable side hustle for me before I really got serious into marketing myself as a brand and as a producer. So basically what I would do is I would upload all my beats to Google Drive, put them in different folders. So this would be by genre. So it would be like boom bap beats, trap beats, R&B beats, soulful beats, you know, whatever kind of beats you have. And so I had about 50, 60 different beats, I want to say, that I uploaded there. And the way I would hustle these is I would basically upsell them. I would have like 5 beats for $20, 10 beats for like $35, and then 20 beats for $50 is what I was doing. So I had those 3 basic price points, you know, and the best value was to get the top option for $50. That was what a lot of people opted for. So I would find artists on IG, and then I would DM them, get a good rapport going, and then I would send them, you know, a Google Drive link. They would check it out and browse through and say like, oh, I want these, you know, 5, 10, or 20 beats. The thing to keep in mind here is that you want to make sure that you are not allowing them to download these beats until after they've purchased. So you want them to Cash App you, PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, whatever they have, and then you want to change the permissions or sharing features to download. But before that, it would be set to view only. So that's really important so that you don't get burned and your beats get stolen, because this has happened to me a lot before I figured out how to be more professional and handle my business in the right way. I personally don't do anything for free anymore. So that's something to keep in mind. The only other way you can do this is you can tag all your beats and just do snippets and upload all of those to a folder and then have a separate folder for your other beats, or you can just keep them on your hard drive and send those beats out whenever the artist purchases. So that's something to keep in mind. You can really make this into a viable side hustle. So I hope you guys can apply some of these and some of these tips, and I hope that they help you with your music production. I know if this has helped you, I would appreciate if you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me, and I hope this video has helped you as a music producer and for the whole producer community as a whole. So again, I am Kobe with Sample Source, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.